Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the vlog. My name is Vic Barry. I work as a creative video director and editor, and in this video we're going to be talking about the leaked specs for the GoPro Hero 8. The GoPro Hero 8 has been leaked, allegedly, apparently, on photo rumors, which in the past have leaked other GoPro cameras, most memorably and correctly, the GoPro Hero 6. But that aside, the GoPro Hero 8 is a bit of an evolution of everybody's favorite action camera. If you go back to May, the CEO, the head honcho at GoPro, had announced that we're doing a full kind of refresh of all of their camera line, and now what we're seeing is a leak of the GoPro Hero 8 Black, I'm presuming, allegedly, and the specs, if they are true, are insane. Now, these rumors come from China. Take that for what you will. There is no source. It's just they've come from China. So, for me to you, this vlog has also come from China. So, 4K 60, you want to forget about 4K 60. 4K 120. That's the big one. The bigger one, again, is the GoPro GP2 chip. So if you remember the original GoPro Hero 7 Black, the GP1 chip that's in that is insane. That's also been in the Hero 6, which they kind of squeezed a little more out of the Hero 7, but this chip is due for an upgrade. So we're looking at 4K 120, allegedly from China, potentially. We're also looking at improved video stabilization. Now, the Hypersmooth in the Hero 7 Black is incredible. So if they can even make that better again, holy hell. Now, do we need 4K 120? I'm going to get into that in a second. However, let's think about the accessories here on the GoPro Hero 8. We are looking at a potential different type of cage for the GoPro Hero 8. Whether this is built on as part of the actual unit itself, we're not entirely sure, but it looks to have some kind of hot shoe on the cage, if it is a cage, or there's definitely a hot shoe on the camera. What does that mean? On some of the leaked pictures, we're seeing a light, which is fine, but we're also seeing a flip-up screen or some kind of screen. So that's going to be really good if you're going to be vlogging with your GoPro Hero 8 when it comes out, which will be September. We'll get the announcement, and then the camera will be in October. The Sony RX02, the Sony action camera, recently that had a flip-up screen. So obviously GoPro are trying to claw back some of their market that Sony have had a little nibble at, and obviously DJI with the Osmo Action and indeed the Osmo Pocket have been clawing away at GoPro. I am a little bit skeptical of it. The images though do look pretty good, but the 4K 120 has come out of nowhere. There's very little cameras at any kind of cheap-ish price point that will do 4K 120, i.e. none. This would be a first. Do you need 4K 120? I'll put it like this. I love shooting slow-mo. I love it for B-roll. I love shooting 4K 60. I love shooting 1080p 120. Would you use 4K 120? If you're using slow motion right now, like 4K 60, and you're reducing that to 50% on a kind of a 30 frame timeline or a 24, 25 frames per second timeline, then yeah, you're probably going 4K 120, yes! If you don't care about slow-mo, 4K 120 will mean nothing. However, if you're in the action sports scene as well, 4K 120 would be absolutely insane. But they need the bitrate. They need the bitrate, and if they've got a big, large bitrate, and this like 100 megabits is kind of roughly around what the Hero 7 Black is, if they have a similar bitrate to that, how they're going to dissipate the heat is something else. I genuinely am looking forward to see what this GoPro Hero 8 actually does hold. But 4K 120, my mind is kind of blown. I didn't think we'd get 4K 120 on a camera this size this early on in the current kind of generation of cameras. Well, this really is kind of next gen stuff. The one thing that I will say, you have to have a dongle always for the GoPro. Now is there an opportunity, and if the rumors are to be believed, you do not have to buy a GoPro dongle anymore to get an external mic to work. The mic will be built in. Now that would be a huge game changer if they build the mic socket in, and because it's a little bit of a bigger body, I think that could be well doable. So if that goes in, and then we have an accessory cage that you can put a flip-up screen on, it really is a big thing for GoPro, because GoPro, as some of you might know if you follow the whole kind of tech scene, GoPro financially have been in a little bit of trouble. Now, here's where I see where they're a business, and I understand that they're a business and they need to make a lot of money to keep things going, and I love their brand, I genuinely do. But if they have a brand new cage, or if they have some new way of getting accessories, and you've GoPro branded accessories, and keep in mind, GoPro branded accessories are not cheap at all. The floater stick, the selfie stick, all their stuff, their chest straps, they're not cheap. You can buy an equivalent or maybe better strap or mount a lot cheaper. So if they're going to have all of these brand new accessories, this is going to be another money spinner for GoPro, which is great, but at what cost? Should a selfie screen, for example, or a flip-up screen come as part of the camera? Or is it another thing that you're going to have to spend, I don't know, I'll throw it out there, $100 on to get a selfie screen to add on to your GoPro? Is it a bit trying to milk the consumer a little bit more? You tell me. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the specs of the GoPro Hero 8? 4K 120, accessory cages, lights, flip-up screens, mic sockets. It could be awesome. So watch this space as soon as this comes out. If the specs are anywhere close to what they're saying, I know where I'm putting my pre-order. My name is Vic Barry. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, if you want a little bit more info on GoPros and all kind of tech and camera stuff, this is a channel to do that. Maybe hit subscribe. In any case, it's been a pleasure. We will see you in the next episode of the vlog. And until then, don't stop fighting for yourself.